Hi, gorgeous. I'm delighted you stopped by. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Becky B, and today we're going to be doing another amazing Halloween look. If you are interested in learning more about how to achieve this flaming cool look, join me, because we're going to dive right in right now. I'm filming this a little bit later in the day than I would like to because it was raining so hard earlier that it was actually darker then than it is now. So let's hope this light holds up. Disclaimer out of the way, let's hear about the look. Today I bring you another very special Halloween look, and this time we're going as the year 2020, aka flames? Just flames?
Flames on the side of my face.
You can also use this look to do something fiery like a fire princess or, a dumpster fire. Whatever feels right to you. But I'm going to do it as the year 2020, which as we know is a flaming mess. Okay, I have actually practiced doing the flames to get them to look as interesting as I thought I could get it. But I didn't come up with an eye look, of course, because why would I think ahead that much? So let's create an eye look as we go. Like with any other eye look, we're going to start with our Urban Decay Primer Potion. Our main fire colors are going to be red, orange, and yellow. So I'm going to draw a lot from these ColourPop palettes for our eye look. We got Honey, Orangey Glad, and Main Squeeze. I said it before, and I'm sure I will say it in every video. I want to do these makeup looks using makeup you may already own or is very easy and possibly inexpensive to get your hands on. But I didn't want to use any special effects makeup because not everybody has that. It's not easy to find everywhere. You pretty much have to order it online. I mean, that's how I know to get it. The stuff at the Halloween store is going to be gross. This is, I think, the best way to try to share some interesting looks that I think would be fun to do for the holiday. That being said, we're going to start with yellow. I'm going to coat my lid with this bright matte yellow here called Sweet Spot on a Real Techniques Cashmere Dreams 019 brush. I'm going to work from light to dark. Going to go orange, red. Now using a Real Techniques Cashmere Dreams 022 brush, I'm going to go into this really almost neon orange matte called Sunkissed. Cool guy alert! Somebody in my neighborhood owns a very loud sports car and likes to drive it around at like 2 in the morning sometimes, or middle of the afternoon right now. And now using this Sephora Pro Angled Shadow Brush number 13, I'm going to go into the Main Squeeze Red palette. And I'm going to do our outside in this bright red matte Like It's Hot. Try not to mow over our orange, but still make the red really somewhat blended in. So I think we're probably going to have to re-brighten some of our colors here. But that's just life, isn't it? Let's make sure we can tell there's orange in there. Now on this tiny Tarte blending brush, I'm going to go back into the Honey palette and take the lightest shimmer, which here is Sunburst. I'm going to put that in the inner corner. Taking that same brush, I'm cleaning it off in my color switch because it's just the perfect size. I'm going to go into our brightest shimmer in Orangey Glad, which is Tangerine Dreams. And I'm going to put that underneath. I think you might be able to see where this is going. Clean color switch this little guy. Take Main Squeeze, and we're going to go into Maraschino, which is the brightest red shimmer. We're going to very carefully place that under our orange. Now taking my most precise black eyeliner, which is the tattoo liner from KVD Vegan Beauty in Trooper Black, we're going to give ourselves one hell of a wing. again taking our little precise blending guy, I'm going to go back into Sunburst, our lightest yellow. I'm going to put that wherever the red meets my eyebrows. So highlight our brow bone here. And I don't want them to run together, the red into the eyebrow, because I enjoyed doing the green eyebrows so much that I decided we had to have a red one for this look. Put on some eyelashes. We'll begin by curling our natural lashes. Mascara, I'm going to use Go Big or Go Home by KVD Vegan Beauty. I'm going to do my lower lashes as well, but be real careful on this one. Oh boy, oh boy. Sometimes I can just plop lashes on, and sometimes it is such a struggle, and it is such a fight. Today was a fightin', cursing, cussing kind of day. But I finally have lashes on. They're the Anastasia Beverly Hills in the style So Hollywood. So I best be looking like a damn movie star for how much I struggled to get these guys on. Ugh! If you don't want to put lashes on, don't put lashes on. They're such a pain in the ass, and they're the worst. Anyway, don't forget, by the way, to always make sure your falsies are pointing upwards and not outwards. Just give them a little doo-doo-doo when you're done. Final step of the eyes, I'm going to do my waterline in this ColourPop Cream Gel Liner in the color Unts. U-N-T-Z. That's an interesting name for like a neon orange. Let's move on to our face. I'm going to be primed and peachy today by Too Faced. Foundation today is going to be Peach Perfect by Too Faced in the color Snow. I'm going to put that on using my Love is the Foundation brush. Here's a makeup tip. Don't squirt foundation directly into your lap. Concealer is Tarte Shape Tape in the color Fairlight Neutral. And this we're going to go super light on, just really, really carefully under the eyes. Now be careful. We don't want to mess up all our hard work. Oh, I'm going to use my fingers. Let's make sure that sticks in place with our Peach Perfect powder. I'm going to be putting this on this big old Tarte powder brush from the Mermaid collection. The time has come. Let's fill in our eyebrows. Taking this Real Techniques Cashmere Dreams 024 brush, I'm going to dip into the color Seed Money. It's like a dark matte red. We're going to fill in these brows. Oh, now that's cool. Let's set that in place with our e.l.f. Clear Brow Gel. I don't know why, I just love the colored brows so much. Now we come to the most exciting part. We're gonna draw our face flames. Taking an angled eyeliner brush, this is the ColourPop E6. I'm gonna go into my Lottie London Color Click Color Correcting Palette. Any cream color corrector, or any cream really, will do. And I'm going to go into the color Burnt Orange, dipping my end vigorously, get a good coating on my bristles. We're just going to kind of draw some abstract flamey shapes. So just go slow and carefully, but just have fun with it too. Here's the fun thing about fire is it's totally random. So you can make it as wild or as not as you like. Sticking with this brush very, very carefully, we're going to paint in our outlines. Try to keep the kind of integrity of the whooshiness. I'm only going to paint the top half in the burnt orange, and then we're going to use yellow for the bottom. And I'll tell you why when we get there. Just wipe your brush on a makeup wipe get as much of the orange out as you can, but it's like not super big deal to get it super, super clean. And now we're going to take that same brush and we're going to go into our yellow and fill in where we didn't fill in with burnt orange. Feel free to take it down the neck as much as you like. I like doing just a little, not solid, but sort of more tendrils, I guess. Where the yellow and the burnt orange meet, pat it out with your fingers so there aren't such harsh edges and it kind of melts from one color into the other. That's pretty cool already. Why did we do it 2 colors? Well, fire goes kind of from light to dark, yet still kind of from dim to bright. It's usually more yellow on the inside, and then it moves to the oranges on the outside. So this is just kind of giving us our very first pattern, I suppose, of how we're going to fill that in. Anywhere we put cream down, we're going to have to put powder to set it. I'm using the Urban Decay After Dark palette. Now, this was awesome that this has so many colors. I've had this palette forever, and I never use it, but it has all the colors that I need. I think the shimmers look better because flame is not flat, it's always in motion. So I'm going to use mostly shimmers, but you can use any yellow, orange, and red shimmer that you like. So I'm going to take the same brush we used in our yellow before, and I'm going to dip that into my lightest yellow called Altar. And I'm just going to stick that down at the bottom. Just going to tap it on top of our cream to set our cream and add in some more color. Now where our colors start to meet, I'm going to dip into this mustardy yellow called Sinful. I'm going to go ahead and just use the same brush. Since we want all of our colors to kind of melt together, using the same brush is not going to make much of a difference. Now we've been able to just kind of pat it out wherever so far, but as we get closer to the edges, we're going to have to get more and more precise. I'm going to put this one away because it's so wide and flat, and I'm going to get something with more precision. Using this angled brush from the Pinrose for Sephora collection, so any angled brush ought to do. Now I'm going to dip into this orange called Scene, and I'm going to carefully tap that above the mustard yellow. Now being extra careful and using more of the tip end of the angled brush, I'm going to dip into this kind of dark-ish red shimmer called Supersonic, and I'm going to put that near the edges where we haven't put anything else yet. Now for the little tips, don't try to get that with this. We'll get a smaller brush for those. For the edges, I'm going to take this little teeny tiny detail brush. This is the Pro Lip 81 brush by Sephora. It is a lip brush, but it's also one of the more detailed precision brushes that I own. So in makeup, anything can be anything, and today this is for painting my face, not my lips. Now I'm very carefully going to dip into that Supersonic, the red, and get the really thin tips and around the edges. Coming along, coming along. I also have this little Urban Decay palette. I don't remember what it's called, and I don't think it says it, but I've had it for many years. And I'm going to use the shimmery white called Polyester Bride, and using our detail brush, we're going to dip into that and just really carefully place that anywhere we want to have a little bit of extra definition. You know, you can add darker colors where you want shadows. You can add brighter colors where you want more brightness. That, my friends, is side 1 done! I've tried several different methods, and I really like not doing any sort of harsher outlines. I really like leaving it just shadow. No eyeliners or lip liners or anything, because I feel like it just makes it more wiggly, which is kind of more fiery, I suppose. Now I realize that this very particular palette of dark sort of autumnal shimmers is not going to be in everyone's collection. So I'm going to go back into my ColourPop palettes that we used, and we're going to do a similar concept, but using, I think, colors I see more often in palettes. So we're going to begin in Honey. I'm going to take our medium shimmer here called Dandy. We're going to put that where we put the lightest yellow on the other side. Now at our transition where we put the mustard shade on the other, I'm going to go into the darkest shimmer we've got called Queen Bee. Moving on again to our angled, more precision brush and moving into Orange Yeah Glad. Let's see, this is the darkest shimmer in here, so I'm going to take Tangerine Dream and put that where we put our other orange. And in Main Squeeze, we're going to use the darkest shimmer here, which is Baywatch. Again, using our detail brush, going into Baywatch and getting the edges. Got this Stila liquid eyeshadow in the color Painted Lady, and it's sort of orange and gold. I think that would look really cool. We also know that fires tend to spit off sparkly little embers, so let's just do a couple of... I hope it looks as cool to you as it does to me. Now just for funsies, I'm going to take this Urban Decay Moondust eyeshadow in the color Fool's Gold. I'm just going to give myself, where I would normally highlight, just a little sparkle. So these are our finished flames. I am so into it. One final step, of course, is lips. Now, obviously, a red lipstick would look incredible. I had just been saying I got this new Ofra lipstick in the color Sunset Beach. It's like a neon orangey coral. And I was like, I don't know if I'll ever use it, but I like it and I'll keep it. Well, the time has come, and this is the color I'm going to use on my lips rather than red. Although red would look fire goddess hotness. Got all that out of one dip, so that's pretty good. And then I don't know what could be more appropriate than an red and orange bronzy glittery gloss to go on top of that. This is the Nabla Shine Theory lip gloss in the color Toxic Love. Ain't nothing toxic about my love of that lip gloss, though. Guys, I literally feel like a fire goddess right now. Okay, there's no way I want to lose all this. And be warned, we did set all that cream with powder, but there's no way this is transfer resistant, so be careful. We're going to set that. I'm going to go with Max 6 Plus. You can use your favorite setting spray. And that concludes today's look. I hope that you like it. I'm obsessed with it. It looks better than I had hoped it would come out. I wanted it to look a little bit more than total amateur, and I think we achieved that. Just a little bit. I might have to just wear this around the house for a little while because I think it looks hella cool. I'm really happy with it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it because I sure as hell did. And I will catch you in my next one. Bye! Oh, you're a flame princess. Look how orange and glowy you are. So beautiful. Oh, I love you so much. Perfect baby.